Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance, and you are looking at Captain Ashstorm, and he's in the CGC, the Conqueror Gun Carriage, the Tier 10 British SPG, and we're on Karelia, and this is an assault battle, and he's defending. Now you're looking down the barrel of the BL 9.2 inch howitzer, the Mark II, and that gun was actually designed in 1881 and it didn't actually enter into service, but and as far as we know, the British Army never intended to mount a gun on a Conqueror to use as an SPG, but it's certainly become quite useful in World of Tanks as an SPG because it has one of the best trajectories for hitting the enemy, and of course its gun, 9.2 inches, is rather powerful. The splash from this gun is pretty appalling to the enemy. 1200 alpha damage. Okay, we've got a Leopard prototype. It's facing off against the Prima Victoria. Rounds out. Ooh, that prototype! He walked right back into the shell. Lovely strike. 574 hit points, and it's picking up additional stun. Unfortunately, they lost the Prima Victoria, which is actually taken out by the Leopard prototype. Okay, they're now going up against the AMX M449L, the Liberté, which is just peeking around the corner. Another 7 seconds for the reload to be complete. But if you can put another shell into it, that will stun it and stop it from going around that corner. Rounds out. Lovely shot, and he got an engine fire. That was a premium fire extinguisher went off. Yep, premium fire extinguisher went off. So if he can set a fire to that tank now, it will blow up. Okay, he's firing to the south because there's very few tanks firing, and there's an IS-3 right down at the bottom. J1. Okay, he's aiming for it. It's got 10 seconds before he's ready. He's also already picking up stun assist off that Liberté. Okay, there's also a Lurva taking up position. Now fires at the IS-3. Lovely strike there. 550 hit points, and he got some stun assist right away. That IS-3 is not going to be poking his nose out for a little while, but that ST-1 is making its way down to the rock face. The Lurva seems to be hanging back, but he's being plastered with shells. He may as well move forward. No, he's not going to move forward. He's dead. Okay, that ST-1 though is a major problem, because he's forced that Leopard prototype to go defensive. Okay, he's only a couple of seconds now and Captain Ashstorm can fire on him. Rounds out. A direct hit. 439 hit points, 2 critical hits. Great shot. Okay, and the Leopard's now coming up to take advantage of the stun and put some rounds into that ST-1 while he can. Okay, hanging back straight away to the north. It was actually Captain Ashstorm that told me how to use the right-hand mouse button so I could quickly aim at my targets. I was very appreciative of that because it is the best way of switching your aim immediately, and it's a technique that I've passed on to other tankers since, and they very much enjoy. Rounds out. Well, you got a 445 hit on a Prima Victoria. That's the great thing about What Arty Noobs, is that the members do pass information on to other members to make their game better. I think we all appreciate having that extra knowledge or techniques or even arty firing positions that will enable us to play the game just that bit better. That T69 needs to watch out for that T95. It's coming up behind him. He either needs to move. Yeah, he's got hit by the T95 already, and he's been taken out. Yeah, I think he got taken out by the ST-1. Captain Ashton fires in, but it was a little too to one side, so he missed the T95. But he is getting some stun assists, so at least that's better. The Batchat 25T has come up. They got rid of the... He killed the ST1 in the dip. And now he just needs to lay some shells into this T95 to drive him off. The enemy's bunched up at the heavy encounter point at A9, A8. So whilst they're stuck at that corner, it would certainly be in Captain Ashtorm's advantage to get some shots into that T95, but no, he's going to assist. Okay, that Liberté's still there. And a Mouse and a Prima Victoria. The Prima Victoria is hanging back because he lost a lot of hit points. The Mouse, though, is being a nuisance, as Mouse are. Okay, he's fired at the Liberté. Direct hit! 580 hit points on the Liberté. And massive stun, and he's stunned the Mouse in the process. And the Mouse is now down to 257 hit points. So they're one shots. They could be taken out by the Scorpion G, which is just further along the A line, or the A row, I should say. And the T10's keeping them at bay. Now the Mouse is backing out again. That's a bit dangerous. He could be taken out. If he backs out too far, Scorpion will put a round into him. But Captain Ashtorm's now loaded and he can shoot. Rounds out. And the Mouse has been taken out. He was actually taken out by the T10. But I'm sure that Captain Ashtorm's shots actually had a lot to do with it as well. They kept that Mouse docile whilst the stun was wearing off. Okay, he's aiming for that Liberté. Only 8 hit points. A near splash will do the trick. And the thing is, the CGC's got such a good splash. Okay, loaded, ready to go. He's going to go for the Prima Victoria. That's probably a good idea, because if he hits the Prima Victoria, he'll probably kill the Liberté. Oh, he didn't. Unfortunately, it was just too far away from both. But he did stun them, and the Prima Victoria used his first aid kit immediately to get rid of the stun. Unfortunately, the team are now down to down 4 tanks, which is pretty catastrophic, you might say. And somebody is capping. I think it's that Leopard prototype in the centre, but the enemy Prima Victoria has been killed, which means that the North Passage is free except for that AMX CDC that was seen up there. Now, it would be a good idea for Captain Ashtorm to relocate as quickly as possible to get in the position so he can actually attack the Leopard prototype. And he might have to head further east to do that. He's actually going to sit at the back of the back area. I don't think you can get an angle over the top of the rocks to get that, but he can certainly hit this IS-3, and that's what he's going to do. Shoots out. It's a splash. 349 hit points, 3 critical hits. He's got a long reload now. 37 seconds, well, 38 really. And that T95 we saw out earlier, he's managed to put the Tiger II now into the dip. The Batchat was taken out, so the Tiger II is hiding behind those ridgelines in the rocks in the dip. Now, if Captain Ashtorm can put a shell into that T95, he can help that Tiger II. It's down to just 11 hit points. Direct hit, 298 hit points, but unfortunately the T95 gets the Tiger II. Okay, they've taken out the Leopard prototype in the cap, and 3 tanks have returned to guard the cap. The enemy is now only up 2 tanks, but that's the 1 minute klaxon, so if they don't get a move on, they're not going to be able to win. And as long as Captain Ashtorm is able to lay down heavy shells on the enemy, and those other tanks guard the cap, the enemy's going to lose. Of course, in assault, they either have to take the cap or kill all the enemy team. And it doesn't look as if they're going to be able to do that. Okay, at FB4005, otherwise known as the shit bomb, rounds out. Direct hit kills it, and he picks up the high caliber. 911 hit points. Great strike. I'm sure Captain Ashstorm is happy about that, but an IS-3 has made it into the cap. But he's not going to be able to cap in time. There's only 11 seconds left, and there's just not enough time for the enemy to win now. Effectively, they have lost. They have to either kill all of his teammates, or they've won, and they have won, and time expired. That means that Captain Ashstorm has won the battle. And there's the end of battle results, and it's a third-class tanker for Captain Ashstorm in the Conqueror Gun Carriage. He picked up a bruiser medal for scoring at least 5 critical hits, module damages, or crew incapacitations. He also got a Gore's medal for doing damage exceeding 10 times the hit points of his own vehicle. And he got a Confederate medal because he hit more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. At least 6 tanks that were subsequently destroyed by members of his team. And on top of all that, he picked up the high caliber because he did more damage than anyone else. At least 20% of the hit points of the enemy team. So that's a great result. And we can see that he came top on damage with 4,897 hit points. He didn't come top on kills. He's actually joint second with only 1 kill. But he did manage to pick up 788 base experience points, which puts him second on there. He fired 12 rounds in total, 6 direct hits, 6 penetrations, but he also picked up 9 splashes because a lot of his shells damage more than 1 tank at the same time. He also did damage 4,897 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. He damaged 9 enemy vehicles. He destroyed 1. He did stun assistance of 1,665 hit points off 14 stuns. So 12 rounds fired, but 14 stuns. So he was hitting 2 tanks at a time. On a premium account, he earned 70,887 credits. And after deductions for ammunition, he took away 41,487 credits. He earned XP of 1,182 and times 3 for the first victory of the day, and an additional premium personal reserves bonus of 1,182. He takes away 4,728 XP in total. So well done, Captain Ashstorm. That was quite a good demonstration of how good the CGC can be in covering a wide battlefield and preventing the enemy from coming in on 2 flanks. You did a marvellous job on both sides, and in the end you prevailed. So well done. If you like this replay, please do give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, which is run for the benefit of the members. And I'll see you in the next replay.